Good evening, everyone, and welcome to our normal scheduled episode 24. And this is Mike.
And this is Zoe.
Yes, that is Zoe. And today we are going to improve how turns get passed on from player to player. That's what we said we were going to do, I think. Anyway, so that's the focus for now. Now, so that should be fairly easy. Let's go to Visual Studio and take a look at where a turn starts. And if I remember correctly, inside of our game manager, there should be a function called change turn. There it is. And it does a bunch of things. Oh, that's actually interesting. We should probably, just to make sure that everything is saved here. So copy these three and put them here. There, save. So this is excessive, right? I'm putting loads of security. I'm changing everything to false all the time. And it's way too much, but it doesn't hurt. So let's see here. If you want a specific turn, then go to the active player or give the active player a specific value. Otherwise, just keep on going up. That's fine. That's easy. So die wheel material, set color, underscore color, player colors, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is when we're changing the turn. Okay, and what we can do and what we are going to do is we are going to create a coroutine that we're going to call to change turns and go from the previous turn to the next turn. Okay, so how do you think it should look like?
So like maybe you could have before the phase of turn, the turn phase, we could make like a text appear on the screen, thing it's smaller, and boop.
Okay, I don't understand. How do you mean?
Like in the middle of the screen, there would be a text, piece of text that appears that says like Red's turn.
Agreed. So let's go to the board.
And then we're gonna need yet another phase.
No, I don't think we need a phase for this. We just need a coroutine for it. And we need to not allow rolling until then and change the instructions slightly later. So there's a few things that we need to do. We're just going to have to not allow any input for a bit. That's really it. So let's see here. UI has, okay, duplicate instructions.
Oh, what did I press?
You press Windows D, I think.
Oh, whoopsies. Control D.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a good thing I don't have anything compromising there.
Do you mean compromising?
Well, secret stuff, maybe for my game or stuff like this. It's fine. It would have been my fault if I had. So let's put it in main camera. Rename this one to overlay or something.
Overlay.
So notice where I've put it. I've put it in the camera. So if we move the camera around, it's going to stay there. We're probably going to use this for the title of the game at some point if we have it. So let's reset. Now it's here. And now we can push it forward. And let's put the game thingy here. Look, and it's now in the middle of the screen like this.
These are instructions.
So let's test this out. I'm going to go red. Red. I'm doing control. Red. You're next. Right? And the same way we can change it to let's put an enter here, see how it looks like. No, I think I preferred it before.
Yeah.
So red, you're next, and we can
and since we're here, we should change this font.
You want to change the font?
Yeah.
Okay, because that's a bit of work. And we haven't prepared ourselves in advance. So we'll do it next time. How about that?
Okay.
Because we need to find a font first. So blah, 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 2.5. Red, you're next. And then yellow, you're next. Or
Red's turn.
Red. Skip a turn. Something like this, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have to skip it, should be okay.
And it's huge. Nobody can miss it.
Yeah.
So like we can keep it there for a few seconds for the person to actually read it.
We can make it appear over time like this. Red. Skip a turn. Yellow. Your turn next. Or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it says roll. Yeah, I
Like
think so. We can use the alpha. See, I'm using the alpha here.
Mm-hmm.
So we can use the alpha to make things appear or disappear as much as we like to. So that's quite nice. Okay, so here's the overlay. It's the text. We're immediately going to have a variable for that in the game manager. So, right, let's keep this change turn open for now. And in update here, add an I enumerator.
No, enumerable enumerator. Oh, sorry.
That's okay. Yeah, and call it space, call it change turn sequence or something like that. Turn sequence. Change turn sequence is fine. Turn.
It does sound like the room of a vehicle.
It's a very bad idea to do this, by the way, because you break the autocorrect. Anyway,
What do you mean I break?
if you move forward and backward with your keys, it's not going to be able to autocomplete correctly. That's fine. Just finish for now.
Well,
so
it can't autocomplete right now.
That's true, but it can later.
Change turn.
So change turn sequence. SEQU. And yeah, open around, close around. Open a squiggly, enter, close it. Save. I think we probably are going to need. Yeah, we're going to need at least an int. So go for int and go ID. Nice. So for who needs to go next?
I do.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Semicolon in there. Save.
Sorry.
What you want to do here to shut it up is just say return yield. Or yield return, my bad. Yield return. Yeah, yield return. Space null. Semicolon. Alright, save. And now it's gonna shut up. Now why does it not like this?
Oh, I put the one with the things?
No, we don't need the off type stuff. At least not usually.
Well,
It's very
wait.
strange. Wait a second.
Put it away.
So I enumerator using generic type I enumerator. T requires one argument.
That's the one I'm using.
The body of game manager sequence cannot be an iterator block because I enumerator is not an iterator typeface. Eh? I'm
pretty sure I wrote I enumerator with the bracket.
Yeah, but they're gone and you don't need them anyway. Let me check here.
We're missing system.
Go using
collections.
systems.
Using
System, actually no, system collections. That's what you want. Yeah, semicolon. And now we're fine. Yeah, because we'd removed that library and IEnumerator needs those. Needs that code. So it's strange that he gave us such an error that I couldn't understand. But I think it may have to do with IEnumerator being overridden by other things, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, so we've got the enumerator right. We needed a variable for that. Where do we have our text stuff?
This is a gigantic mess.
It's not that bad. You should see how the code I've written. I don't think... Does this guy even have... Are we using TM Pro? Yes, we are. Okay. So, there it is. There are our text. So let's add one more and go private. Actually, no. Make this one a serialized field private. I'm too lazy to go look for it.
Serialized.
Yeah, let's focus.
Serialized field.
Private. Text Mesh Pro.
Text Mesh Pro. There it is.
Yeah, and go text underscore overlay.
Text
underscore overlay.
Underscore overlay. Save.
Now our game manager, let's see if it correctly updated this time. We remembered to close Dropbox first.
Well, I had to remind you.
That's true. There it is, text overlay. So let's drag the overlay to it. Boop. And it's there. All right, now that we got the overlay, whenever we change the turn, we're gonna go to the change turn sequence right here. And here, the first thing we're gonna do is paste this. No, undo, my bad. So just type text underscore overlay. Text underscore overlay. Dot. Set text.
Set.
Text.
Whee. There it is.
Open around. And now you need to open a quote. Open of type variable. Variable bracket. Color equals. No spaces. Equals. What do you call the hashtag? Shift3.
Shift3, the pound symbol.
Yeah.
2 of them, just one.
Close the quote.
Just.
Okay, wait, I'm lazy. This is gonna take a day if we go at your speed of typing. We need to.
Sorry.
That's okay. There it is. Okay, copy all of this. Paste it here. There we go. So player color hexes, list turn sequence, active player. We could actually go with this. Yeah, we can go with this. We don't even need this ID. Let's remove this ID. By ID.
Bye.
Oh. Because here it is, and this is the stuff we're not gonna do just yet. So cut all of this. Save. Okay. And now paste it here.
After the yield?
Sure, it's fine. Don't worry about it. We need to rearrange all sorts of stuff. So the active player has already been decided. So this is going to be fine. Color. Okay. Now here we're going to put a /n. Go /n.
Okay, so this slash?
That slash. The other one. That one. Yeah. /n. And now it depends on whether it's our turn or not. Let's take a look at what this guy is doing here. Aha! Check turn available. That's quite important. So if the turn is available, we should do we used to simply go forward, and if the turn wasn't available, then we
skip to the next player.
We skip to the next player. That's correct. Now that's not good enough right now, because we need to tell people, hey, you need to skip a turn because you have a skip token on you or something like that, right? So we cannot use this while right now. But here's what we're gonna do. Put a bool in here and say of a turn available, something like that.
Okay.
Available. Okay, save. And now here we are gonna go through the list. So active player, blah blah blah. If active player is higher than player count. Okay, interesting. So you see here what we're doing, we're going up, and if we're above or equal to the player count, then we go back to 0. So we're wrapping, and that's fine. Let's actually make a small change here and add another else, which is go else, open, close, yeah. Now copy all of this, paste it here, remove this, yeah, no, we need this. Okay, save. And if active player is lower than 0, then we're gonna say it's going to be player count -1. Copy player count, paste it, -1. Space, space, save. Okay, so this is just in case we are gonna be moving down. We may need to change this too, because I was thinking about a card that inverts the turn, so that the turns start going backwards. I think that would be interesting too. Now this while here needs to go, and so we are going to simply remove it, but we are going to take this, go cut, delete, and paste it here for now. Save. I know you're gonna get errors, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm just thinking about it all. So because we need to butcher this thing a little bit. So here's
Butcher it?
yeah, well, we need to remove parts from it, etc. So here it assigns the turn, and then here it's going to check if the turn is possible, and if it isn't, it's going to assign things also. Now let's make a change for this guy, like I was telling you. We're going to add a bool.
Okay.
Here at, no, these are structural, these are for the car, die roll. This is for the die specifically, player colors, player. Okay, this is pretty good. So create a private bool, and go turn reversed, turns reversed.
That's a new card?
Well, no, but it's a type of status, like a boolean. You'll see. Copy.
Actually flip the
That's what I'm thinking of, right? I'm thinking ahead a little bit. So since we're here making this change, here type if, open round, paste, close, squiggly, enter, close it, else, squiggly, enter, close it.
Oh.
Okay, now you tell me, if the turn is reversed, what should happen to active player?
It should be reversed too.
So,
is there a thing that flips it around? Like, not a thing, a math function?
no, I mean, yeah, but what do you want to do? So here
you have
when
to flip the turns around, so active player is not the one that's supposed to be.
You're not reading the code. You're not understanding things. Active player is just a number, and what happens to it every time you change turn?
It becomes the number, the ID of the person who's doing the turn now.
No. What happens every time you call change turn? It's in front of you. Read it. I've even highlighted it.
It gets added one.
Yeah, one. It goes up by one all the time, so we can go to the next player. Yes. So if we reverse the turns, what needs to happen to active player?
Minus. It goes down every turn.
Okay, so cut it.
Oh,
No.
I've copied it.
Got it. Paste it here.
Minus there.
And if instead the turn is not reversed?
We just keep it normal.
Perfect. Save. Alright, so that's good. Now, here the first thing we do is we set the text to that, and now we need to decide whether the player can or cannot play. So we're gonna use my little nested ifs, okay? So you're gonna say plus, whoop, my bad. You're gonna say plus, and now you're gonna say open a round bracket, copy turn available, paste. Wait a second. No, I just realized this is, we don't need this bool, do we? No, I don't think so. I keep on getting confused by everything. It's a bit annoying. There's one thing though that I don't know. Does check if turn available actually lower the skip token? Let's go take a look. Check turn available. Yes, it does. It lowers the skip token. So yeah, it's fine that it's here. Okay, so cut it.
Okay.
Paste it here. Okay, space, question mark, space. Okay, so let's, by the way, this is becoming chaotic. So we're gonna put an enter over here, and then an enter over here, and then this final enter over here. Okay, so if the turn is available, we are going to say, quote,
okay, cool.
You're next. Yeah, close the quote. Otherwise,
So call.
yeah. Broken down. Or maybe just say no turn for you. How's that?
No turn for you.
No turn for you. Dot dot dot. Quote. Close the round bracket.
And what about roll another turn?
Huh?
If you get to roll again.
Yeah, well, if you roll again, it's simply you just get those instructions. We don't get this at all, right? So you don't get the beep roll another turn right in front of you.
Yeah.
And you could, but whatever. So there we go. So there's this one, right? You're next. Now, one thing that we also need to do right away is we need to remember do this replacement over here. So let's go and find it. I think we have it all the way at the bottom. There it is. Copy this. Let's just double click on the error. Isn't it lovely to have an error? Paste. Copy this. Paste it here. Okay, save. Oh, actually, I just realized text player scores needs to be replaced again. Paste. Save. Okay, because we need to do the replacement for the escape character because it automatically adds a slash when it sees this, and then we need to re-undo it because we want the actual line break. Okay, so now we've updated the text correctly, which is brilliant. But what
Is there a semicolon expected?
Yeah, down here.
Oh, yeah, down there.
That's why I like to have errors every now and then, so I skip directly to the code I'm working on. Okay, save. So now we're going to create our little sequence, right? Our little loop. And what we're going to need is we're going to need a few pieces of information. So let's go and construct them. Here. Okay, so go open a square bracket, serialized field. You have caps on. Close the square bracket, space, private, float, and call this overlay speed.
Speaks.
Give it a default value of 0.5 float. Okay, then hit enter. Oh, actually, I have a better idea. Let's call this one overlay duration. You already have overlay, just duration. Duration. It's easier to reason about this. So let's call this one a 3 seconds. Maybe it's too long. Let's do 2.
It stays for 2 seconds.
Yes, and
for
then it
you
goes
to
away.
read it, and then it goes away.
Yeah. So open another square bracket. Actually, copy all of this. Paste it here. And now for this one, change it to animation curve.
Animation curve.
Yeah, and call this one curve underscore. Underscore. Remove the O, put a capital O, and remove this. Save.
You can't assign a curve.
Okay, and then last thing we're gonna do is just private coroutine.
I think I reversed it.
There it is. Space COR, all capitals, underscore, overlay. Semicolon. Save. Okay. Now copy this. So we're gonna store our coroutine in an object right here, and right here at the end we're gonna say, and before you do that, we're gonna say if open round, paste it, space is not null. So if the coroutine is running and it exists, we're going to say stop coroutine.
Stop.
Stop coroutine. Open round. paste, close round, semicolon, save, and now paste again, equals, start coroutine, open round, wait, copy this, paste it here, open close round, semicolon. Okay, so now we started this coroutine. The coroutine changes the text, then make sure that the text is correct. And now what else do we need to do? We need to change the color of the text to have an alpha of 0. Yes. So go and do text underscore overlay dot color, I think it is.
Text underscore overlay.
Yeah, I love it how you keep on doing capital letters at the beginning of variables, and it's killing you often.
Text underscore
Overlay.
overlay.
You're making it a lot more difficult for it to guess what you want to write, right? So dot color. I don't know if that's gonna work, but I think so. Yeah, color. Okay, equals, and say new color.
New color, but now I put a capital.
Open round, and say 1F, comma 1F, comma 1F, comma 0F. 0F. Close it. Semicolon.
Change full everything except for alpha.
No, what are you doing?
Ooh.
It's not an array. Semicolon. I've just realized something. Save. We're actually going to do this a little bit different to be a little bit more efficient. So let's create a color variable right here.
So wait, and is it private?
Just color. It's private by default.
Oh, color.
Color, and call it S color.
S. Wait. So you want me to write
S.
color?
Loller. Loller is the best color. Okay. Copy all of this. Paste it here. Change it to E color for end. And what's the end color?
1F. We want a 1F here.
1F. That's right. So we want perfect white with full alpha, perfect white without alpha.
And now we're going to put these in lerps.
Correct.
In our lerp.
Correctamundo. But before we do that, we're going to do the same as we were doing, which is text overlay dot color. Yeah, tab dot color. Tab equals which color?
We want the start one first.
That's right. You want it to
start.
be fully invisible.
So color.
Scholar. Semicolon.
Scholar. Somebody that's
Save. All right. Finally, we can do a lerp. Now, because we're gonna do a lerp, what do we need? We need a passing time. So float passing time equals 0.
Float passing time, my favorite variable, equals 0.
Yeah, except it's your favorite. You wrote it wrong. 0 f. Yes. All right. Now we can do our while loop. While
Okay.
passing time lower or equal to 1F. Open squiggly. Okay, so as long as this is happening, now this always needs two pieces. Let's start with the first one. So passing time plus equals time dot delta time divided by duration, whatever you called it. Just start typing duration will appear. Overlay duration. That's the one. Semicolon. Now, question: why do I divide the time dot delta time by duration?
Why do you divide it?
Yes.
Because I don't know.
It needs to last 3 seconds, right?
2, but anyway.
Excuse me, I'm drinking. So yes, it needs to last 2 seconds. So if you add, let's suppose the time dot delta time is, I don't know, 0.1 seconds, right? If you divide that by 2, what do you get?
If you divide 3 seconds by 2?
No, I said if the increment of time is 0.1 seconds, if you divide it, that's actually quite hard for you. If you divide it by 2, you get 0.05. But the point is, if each increment is divided by 2, how much time will you need to get to 1?
Well, so we're going to get a bunch of 0.05.
No. Reason. Ignore the numbers. The question is, if for every increment that you add to passing time, you're dividing the increment by 2, how much time are you going to need to get to 1 second? Okay, let me give you a visual imagination. Suppose that to get out of this room, you need to take 6 steps.
6 steps,
Yes.
okay.
So to get 6 steps, you need to do 6 1 steps, correct?
Yes.
That's your time.delta time, the 1 step. Okay.
The 1 step.
What happens if you divide your 1 step by 2?
If I divide by, I get 0.5. So
Sure,
half
you get half a
steps.
step, so you get a much shorter step.
Mm-hmm.
How many half steps do you need to get to the end?
12, because we had 6
That's
for
right.
full steps, so this
So
is 12.
if normally it would take 6 units to get there, now it needs 12, which is how much compared to 6?
Which is the same, but the same.
It's the same distance, but how much effort, how many steps do you need to actually take? On one you need to take 6, but on the other one you're making shorter steps.
You're making shorter steps, so you need to make 12 short steps.
Which is how much compared to 6?
Which is, well, 6 is half of it.
So twice.
So it's twice.
That's right. So if you divide every one of your increments by the duration you want this to last, you're gonna reach passing time in 2 seconds. Not passing time is 1 in 2 seconds, not in 1 second. So if we were to change overlay duration to 6 seconds, right, then something much much slower would happen, because we're dividing every single little step that you need to get out of the room by 6.
Mm-hmm.
So to get to 1 step, you need 6 times. Okay. Anyway, so here we're gonna say new yield return new wait for seconds time.delta time.
Return new wait for seconds. Where is it? There it is.
Time.delta time.
Time.
Close it. Semicolon. Save. All right. And now inside here is where we do all of our magic, right? So we are going to say, right, text overlay.color, copy all of this, paste, well, that's good, equals, actually this is,
You must have copied the wrong thing.
it looks that way, yeah, sorry. Copy all of this, paste it here, equals, space, color.lerp or cloth.lerp, because that's better.
What even is? I can't understand.
Color.lerp. Open round. S-color.
Color.
E-color.
Oh, E-color. And color. E-color. Curve. Whatever it is.
Yeah, you need to find the right one. Overlay duration. Dot evaluate.
Evaluate passing time.
Yes. Close 2 rounds. Semicolon. Alright, so.
How much time do we have?
I don't know. Ooh, half an hour. Alright,
Good.
so I'm gonna delete this. Now, once the entire thing has been done, right, we're gonna have to make a decision, and I just realized why we needed that boolean right here. I forgot, but we needed the boolean. So instead of doing this, we're gonna do things a bit differently. Ask for a bool here.
Bool.
Yeah, and say space turn available again.
Again.
Sorry, I change my mind every now and then. Available. Okay, save. You're missing the I here. That's what's going on. Save again. Okay, and this guy, we're gonna now move it somewhere else. So cut this.
Okay.
And you're gonna put this in here. Save. So what you're doing here is you're lowering that skip cost, right? It's going down by 1, but the important thing that's also happening is that now we have it stored, so we can use it multiple times. So copy this. So if the turn is available, you're next. If the turn is not available, down here we'll do a check. right? So we're gonna say if open round, paste, close, else, save. Okay, so if the turn is available, awesome, we can do it. So cut all of this stuff, paste it here. Okay, so click turn, dice wheels, the dice will change. The dice wheels change color. It's all fine and dandy, right? Has rolled goes to false, brilliant. But if the turn is not available, what do we need to do? We need to go to change turn.
So we call change turn.
Yeah, call change turn. Open, close, semicolon. That's it. And now this should already work perfectly. The only thing that we need to define is our curve and our time. I'm fairly sure that 2 seconds isn't long enough, but we can try. So let's, in the game manager here, there's the overlay, there's our curve. Now what curve do we need to use to make the text appear and then disappear?
So we want it to be big first and then small. So
like this?
Like that.
Yeah, that's correct. It's not so much about big or small, it's about what value will the y have. So the value of y is going to be 0% here, 100% here, 0% here. If y is going to be our control lerp, which it is, right? Remember, it controls start color to end color. Start color has an alpha of 0, end color has an alpha of 1. So 0 alpha, 1 alpha, 0 alpha, right? Now what I don't like is that this is too regular. We're going to have to give it a lot more time. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take, well, let's not take anything. Let's hold control for me. And we're going to move this to 10%. Release it. Okay.
So now it's 0 but boop.
Yes.
Oh, no.
And then it will start disappearing, but it disappears too abruptly. So let's double click here. Hold control again. I'm going to put this one, let's say.
I'm pretty sure we already have one like that.
Here. Possibly.
This one here.
Oh, you're right. Yes.
And it was a lot straighter than yours.
Well, yeah, but we would have needed to tweak it a bit, but yes. Anyway, it was just to show people what it is that we're doing, right? So if you consider now that this is going to last 2 seconds, our thing is going to remain on the screen for about 1. I'm almost sure that is not long enough. So let's put something like 5. This could be too much, but we will see. Okay, so...
You like to be consistent, so we should put the 5 in here.
We'll do it later when we've verified it's good. So let's test it now. So the first thing, boink, error.
A dying error. That's the first thing.
What's the error that we got? Okay, system generic lists. All right, we don't have a list yet. No, wait, what? That makes no sense. Is it referring to the list of players?
Yes, list 1 player.
Wait a moment. Script manager 766. 763.66. That's the one. So it cannot check this somehow. That surprises me, because I thought that this would only happen after the turns have been set up. I'm a little bit confused. So can you stop twisting yourself so I can actually see the screen?
Sorry.
Now stay further to the left. I can't see anything otherwise. Okay. So blah blah blah. Right. Okay. Let's follow the sequence here. So it starts at row 230. Start row 230. Set up turns. Set up players, which I'm sure should happen before. So cut setup players, paste it here. Unless that one is dependent on the other, save. It's possible, so we may have the same problem now.
Fine.
Or just in a different place. Let's see. No.
No.
Green, you're next. Okay, let's put it here. Okay, so that's fairly long, eh?
Yeah, green, you're next.
That took about a day. Okay, so maximize and play. Let's test it out. So let's see. Boom. Green, you're next.
We really should make menus someday.
Green's turn. Click on the dice wheels. Okay, so let's try it.
Forgot we had a lapse yesterday.
Yeah. 6.
6.
Draw a card. Push by -1.
yourself. Boing.
Red,
you're next.
you're next. Okay, so
Well,
this
we
is
need
not.
to get a skip a turn so we can test.
That's right.
We do have our handy debug, so.
We do, so we might as well use it. So we're gonna send 1 to 9, and yeah, we're just gonna send everyone to 9. Oi!
We didn't need that.
No need. No need. So let's just play it normally.
Hello, you're next.
So it's still too long, eh? I don't like 3. It's 2. Turns out that 2 was probably a good idea.
Yeah, we'll be able to test it now. Whee! Nice roll, 9. I mean, actually, you're gonna break down, so not nice roll.
Well, that's good. So we get to test even more on that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, draw a card. Mine. Put it here. Blue, you're next. Okay. Blue is rolling. Right, we need to actually try to click on things while it's saying you're next. Roll again.
Click. A 6. And a mine. And another mine. It's like mine champion. Doesn't work. Now it does.
Okay, good.
Good.
If it doesn't work, it's exactly what we want.
Mm-hmm. Green roll tonight. Boom. Boom. What a mess. Oh boy, green.
Green's going like a Bugatti Chiron.
Chiron.
Chiron. I actually think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know.
I think I heard a knock. No, it didn't.
Let's be cruel to yellow.
Evil yellow.
Red, no turn for you. Yellow, no turn for you. Blue, you're next. It's working.
Yeah.
It's much better than before, right? Now it's helping us understand what to do much better. One thing that we could also do is say in that message how many more skip tokens the player has.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you say we do that?
Yeah. Skip. Skip tokens, 1.
Skip, no turn for you. Yeah. Or, yeah, just...
-1 skip token.
Yeah, well, I guess, but that doesn't tell us how many we have.
Mm-hmm. Skip tokens equals... We put the number.
So, I'm actually a bit annoyed even by the length of that. Let's try 1 second. I always... Yeah, yellow, you're next. Okay, that was brief, right? I want it brief. I don't want that to stay there for like a day.
Yellow, you're next.
Yellow, you're next. Boom, go.
We want to play.
Lose. Red, you're next. I like this. This is much better. 1 second.
It's snappy. Wee. I'm gonna get you. Bang.
Roll again.
Let's see if this guy acts like a Bugatti Chiron, which it won't, because it's got an 8, unless it gets a add bonus turn thingy. Which it didn't.
There, let's be cruel to ourselves because we're stupid. Green, you're next. Okay, well that's good. So, alright, that's much better. I prefer 1 second, yeah. Right, so let's invent that card that inverts the turn there. How about that?
Yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go to our lovely enum, as usual. We begin there.
We always do.
You go comma, enter,
comma, enter,
invert turn.
Invert turn.
Yeah, no semicolon though. Oops. Okay, so invert turn. Now we have that variable called turn inverted, turns inverted. I don't remember where we put it though. Whoops. I've lost track of it.
I think it's in our what's it called? The function we just made. It's a boolean.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Turns reversed.
Turns reversed. Right. So inside interactions, inside events, that's where we want it. So we're going to say
Close in the mess.
drawing board.
Why did everything get opened?
When you make an error, it expands everything that follows. Okay, so here create a void reverse turns.
Reverse. We still need to add it into the.
I know. Open close round, open squiggly, enter enter close squiggly. Now this one is gonna be weird, at least for you. I don't think you've ever seen this. So type reverse, turn reversed or whatever. Turns reversed. Yeah. Equals exclamation mark. Turns reversed.
The turns reversed, turned around.
Semicolon. Well, what does this mean? Think about it.
Whoa, whoopsies.
Yeah, Control A is much better. Control S. So, what does this mean? What does turns reversed equals exclamation mark?
Well,
turns
usually
reversed?
exclamation mark means not. So,
Yeah, so
maybe it means it's null or it's flipped.
well, it's flipped, right? Because if you say if turn reversed is true, then turn reversed equals inversion of turn reversed, right? So turn reversed equals opposite of true, which is false. If turn reversed is false, which is how the game starts, then it's going to say, okay, then turn reversed to true. That's it. So now all we need to do is go to our play card section right here.
Okay.
And right here and go case.
Keys. We're dealing with all this stuff already.
Copy no
change.
effects. Copy.
No effect has nothing
Paste it here.
What?
Copy. Paste.
Got it.
Save.
Save.
Reverse or whatever. Inverse. I think we use the word inverse here. And it's not great. Let's type inverse. Invert turn. Okay. And now Control R twice. And type reverse. Yeah, enter, save. Okay, so it goes to discard phase. And here we're gonna say turns reversed.
Turns.
Reversed.
Turns.
Yeah, reversed. Now remove this T with a lowercase t. Save. I just realized we forgot something important. Very important.
And we need to put the names too. Don't forget the names.
But the names and something very important that we didn't do last time, so it was impossible to draw the new cards. Okay, so text instruction.
Oh yeah, it was the pariah.
Blah 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 blah. Discard phase, and what you need to call right here is call reverse turns. There it is. Open close round.
Is that the important thing?
That's a really easy card to make, right? Because all we needed is that bool, and then the change turn is already accounting for that as we've made it. So the thing that we forgot is not so much the names, but the max card type amounts. This one stops at 17 as opposed to going down to 26. We are actually going to see 27 in this case, and 27 for this as well. And go here. You go turns. Hey, follow my secret advice. Are you ready? Hold shift and don't let go. Type reversed. Easier, no? Then pressing shift every time before the key. So turns reversed. Okay.
And it doesn't cause that bug that pops up sometimes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's one in.
When you hit shift 5 times in a row? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. So from 18 is where we added the new one. So gift 500. So 18 gift 500 should be the same as steal 500. So this one, there should be 5. Oh, the lock is off somehow. 3, 2. Now 21. We have lol. Let's put 5 lols. 22. We'll put get 250. We're again gonna put 5, 3, and 2. Actually, get to 50 is so cheap that I'm kind of thinking maybe we should put more. Nah, let's do that. That's fine. Get a bonus turn.
We said 5 was our maximum.
Yes, I know. We can always change those rules, you know. So bonus turn. Let's look at skip. So skip is element 4. There's 3 of them. Bonus turn. Therefore, there will be 3 of them. Turns reversed. I think this one's fun. So let's put a 5. Save. Okay, so now let's test turns reversed first. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to play and let's see what the situation is. So we're going to have blue, yellow, red, green. This will be the sequence, okay? And what we're then going to do is we are going to reverse it at the green. So that we should get red.
If
yellow.
we don't already get a reverse before it.
Well, no, we can. Yeah, good point. Fair enough. All right. So let's see what happens here.
And we made it very common, so.
Sure, very common. It's still, there's loads of cards. Loads. Gift. Well, that's a good test. Oh, bug.
Oh, boys.
We've gifted more than we had. Okay. Awesome. I like this, finding this bug now. It's a big one. And
we should clamp it.
Yeah. So
we have the clamp somewhere.
List, blah, 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 blah. The scar face, point, victim face.
We should have the clamp.
Yeah, one moment. I know. I think it's in the player anyway. So transfer score, that's the one. And you go minimum scored to amount. Yeah, no, that's... Wait a second. I need to think this through. Because here it asks for the minimum between score and amount. So the amount here being sent is 1500. So let's think this through. When you appoint the guy, right? Mm-hmm. You so you select someone and you need to gift it to them. Well, so when you steal from them, right, returnable gets the value that is smaller between score and amount. So if you requested 1500, mm-hmm. right, it gives back no, but anyway, I don't know why I'm blanking out on this. It should be absolutely obvious. So anyway, let's say we request 1,000. We have 500. So returnable is the minimum number between the score we have, which is 500, and the amount that we've requested, which is 1,000. So we get 500. So we change the score by minus 500 and we return 500. Okay. Now let's use the give thing. And the give thing is we click on somebody. They've got 500, we requested 1,000. Again, no, it should work, but it doesn't. It should work, but it doesn't. So I don't think the error is here. I think the error is somewhere else. So appoint victim, blah, 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 steal, there they are. So steal, transfer score 500, discard face. Let's change score, transfer score, yeah. That's why, because we're sending a negative. Okay.
We have to send a positive.
No, so the issue here is going to be that we need to have the amount absoluted here. So yeah, here type mathf dot abs. This one is correct the way it works. Open round, close round over here. Okay, so save. This is good. Oh no! Wait a second. No, this can't work.
How not?
This can't work because it's. I got it. It cannot work because it's comparing against its own score. So you are gifting something to someone based on their score. So you're gifting what they have to themselves. So it's gonna simply double the thing. So it's completely wrong here. The issue isn't this transfer score minus 500. We do not know if we have minus 500. We do not know if we have that. Mm-hmm. So what you want to say here is you want to say mathf dot dot min open round, and you go 500 comma and then you need the score of the active player. So copy this, dot, paste, dot, paste, dot, score. Yeah. Close around. There. So we need to do this particular operation before here. And the reason why we need to do this is that we need to check how much score we have, right? Because we cannot gift more than what we have, which is what happened, right? So if I have, suppose I have 300 points or something, right? This function here is going to say grab the minimal between 500 and 300, right? So it's going to give 300 to the other side, and then the calculation is going to be made correctly, right? So we are going to get a negative of that on our part, and on the other side they're going to get a positive. Now the issue, we still actually, I just realized we still kind of have an issue, because here we're sending a negative, then it's checking the minimum between the positive and the negative. So here you want to say, still want to say that mathf.abs. Yeah.
mathf.abs. Open.
Yeah, open round. Close. Save. But this is not going to be sufficient. No, wait a moment. No, there should be absolutely no comparison being done here. There should be no comparison. This comparison should only exist when we steal. So let's hit Control R twice here. Change transfer score to steal score. Or give up score. There. Give up score. That's better. We used to have get robbed, if you remember. Give up score. Yeah, now copy this entire function, paste it here, save, and go receive score. Now, EI.
Wait, EI.
Score, save, int amount, and then simply change score by amount. Copy this. But listen, at this point we've got... Blah, your dad is stupid. Save. Okay, so leave give up score. Now hit Control F. I need to go and see where it is. I think it's going to be in only 6 places. Okay, yeah, and steal, gift, nothing more. Yes. So now here is where we need to make the changes. So it's not give up score. Okay, it's going to be change score. And this is correct by minus bloody blah. Okay, save. Now here instead, what we need to do before we do that, okay, is we need to send the score to the other player. So we're gonna say p dot change score, open round, and copy all of this. Paste it here, close it, semicolon. Right? So here what we do, we change the score of the player we gift things to by 500. So 500 or whatever score you have if it's lower. Yes?
Okay, yes.
Yeah, focus instead of looking at the clock, Zoe. I'm trying to explain things to you. Are we back to what we used to do 7 months ago? Let's not do that, okay? So I'm having fun to some extent, I suppose, but this is for you. So I expect the minimum amount of respect from you. Do we agree?
Yes.
Very good, thank you. Now the other part is list players, the active player. We change the score of ourselves, right?
Okay.
By the same amount with a negative in front. Okay? So this doesn't work like steal. There's no exchange. We just freely give to the other person and then we remove from ourselves.
Yes.
Okay, so copy all of this. Paste it here. 1000 over here. 1000 over here. And
now
paste it over here.
There.
Add a 1 here.
1.
Add a 1 here.
1.
Save.
Save.
All right. Now let's test these before we do anything else. What else were we testing? All right, the reverse term. We can test all of these things comfortably. Rubbish. All right. right here. So that debug wanted value, we don't care, but we do care about gift 500. So let's test this. What other cards do we have that are new? Gain 250, that's easy. That one should work. Let me go and take a look actually. I think that one doesn't even get to this phase. Yeah, it's just here. Gain 250. Yeah, change score. Perfect. That's fine. Okay, so we're all done 11. Nice roll. Gift 500. Now let's pay close attention. We have 510. We're gonna select the yellow player and give the yellow player 500. This means we should end up with 10 and the yellow player should get 1,000.
We are correct.
Correct. Red, discard. Yellow, you're next. Okay, this one, let's change to 1,500 so we can test it properly. Right? Roll, roll, roll. 6 and 4. This is the last thing we'll do today. So there we are. Draw a card. Gift 1,500. Now let's choose green. So green should go to what?
Green should go to 2,000.
No.
No, wait. We're giving 1,500. So he'll get 1,000, which means 1,000. 20,000.
Wow.
Wait, 2,000.
Yeah, no. I've already told you no. Why not? It's true.
Oh, you can't. You can't.
So
you
how much
only
can
have
you give?
1,010. So you'll have to give 1,010. She'll get 1,510.
Yes.
And this guy will get nothing.
Correct. Okay, it's working.
Green, you next.
Try the last one. Gift 1,000.
And
Roll.
now we gotta do.
Okay, and this one
turn
should
reversed.
remain with 510 at the end, and we will give it to red. Oh, yeah, or 420. So red. Okay, and now for the blue, we're gonna have reversed turn. Reverse turn. Okay, so when the blue gets all the way to the end.
So blue will get another turn.
No, it goes back to green.
Oh.
Yeah. Turns reversed.
I can't read that.
Yeah, I can see that. Let's see if we can read it here. Yes. We
Yes.
can. Yeah, anyway, we can always change the font and it will be much better. So let's put turns reversed away. Okay, it's green. Awesome. It's already working. Let's see if we have any bugs though. We need to go around all of the turn. So now I'm going to remove the card.
Boom.
Selection. And let's see what happens. You roll the 9. Oi! So yellow should get a skip next. Push by -2.
Poor yellow.
Red.
Yellow doesn't deserve it.
Okay, now let's see. Yellow, no turn for you. That's correct.
Red, not do it for you.
Red, that was brilliant.
Blue, you're next.
Wait a moment. If red got no turn for you, why is the skip still there?
We found a bug.
Maybe. I think I know what's happening. Now after, yeah, thought so. See, now it went away. Okay, that's a very, very easy fix. Anyway, we'll do it in a moment. Push +3. Who do we push? Ourselves. That's stupid. Yellow already has a second turn. I suppose red is the least worst. Okay, blue discard. Green, you're next. Okay. So green is gone. Everything's fine. Everything's working. Get 700, just bonus. Okay, yellow. Yeah, yellow is correct. Okay, so everything's fine. 1, 2, 3. Roll again. Wow, horrible rolls. Steal 500.
Okay, who is the
green.
most green?
Evil green. Okay, red, you're next. Okay, so everything's working fine except that tiny little bug that's really easy to fix. What we're going to do is at the end of that I enumerator here, we are going to update the positions. Simply do that. Let's just do it. Yeah, let's just do it anywhere. Let's do it here. So go update positions.
Update.
Race position. Yeah.
Oh yeah, race position. Let's go.
Yeah, open, close, semicolon. So in order for us to reproduce this, it's actually fairly easy. All we need to do is make everyone roll a 9. So they skip a turn, yeah, and then they they will skip like 4 turns in a row, and it will show that they get updated as they skip the turn, right? So here we got a breakdown. Now keep an eye out on that, right?
Turns reversed.
Turns reversed. Oh, that's an interesting start. So it's blue. Now it's going that way. Oh, everyone went first. That's fine. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's fine. It's kind of silly, but it's okay.
It's updating too, so.
Yeah, no, the reason why it's wrong is because the turns have been reversed, so now everyone is like better than one another or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. It's interesting though that happened.
Well, at least it updates correctly, so.
Not too fast. We'll see. Okay.
Doody. Boom, boom. Overtake. Card, lose 500. Not a very good start.
Happens. Look at the overtakes now. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
4.
Bonus turn, which is for next. Draw a card, okay? Lol.
Nothing.
Discard. Red, no turn for you. Blue, no turn for you. Yellow, no. Yeah, they're working. They're going away every time.
A lot of your no turn for uses.
Yeah. So, I'll tell you one thing we will do, because it annoys me a little bit. One thing we will do is just make a tiny little change, which I think is going to make a huge difference in being less dumb. Update race position. If position is lower than 0, TM race position, set text, and instead of having a position, just do this. That's it. Save. So if our position is negative, right, all we're gonna do is not show. And actually, we don't even need that. We are actually going to change this. If and go current tile.
Current tile.
Equals null.
Whoa. Next tile.
Just type ULL. Save. Yeah. There we go. So that's very helpful, because now they're all not going to display. Oh, they're all displaying first. So wait, what? Huh? That's very odd. So they don't have a tile. So why are they? They're not supposed to show anything. Very confused. Debug.log test. I forgot a quote. Test. Just for information, people, I'm typing behind a person. That's why it's somewhat challenging. Okay, so let's see if we get that test. Yeah, it appeared 4 times. Oh, it's Unity doing it's all little tricks. It's going like, I'm not going to update, okay? Okay, so what's happening now is I've basically turned those updates off. So now they are off if you don't have a tile. And you don't have a tile when you start, right? Mm-hmm. And now that you have started, you know, we can go, okay, now you're first. Okay, so you're still first, we're good, etc. Red, roll it, and now red is going to be first.
Boom.
There. It was second for 1 tile, and now it's first.
Now it's first.
Yeah, so it's working. Push -1. You, go away.
Poor blue.
Okay. Let me maximize this. Okay. Roll the 5. Okay, wait. Now, just to celebrate, okay, our evening, let's do, how about 1 lap? Whoever has the more points wins the points race, and whoever gets to the end first wins the race. No, but that's kind of silly. Let's so we're gonna have 2 players each, right? And if any of us gets to the end and has 1,500, how's that? 1,500 points.
And it's very easy to rob them too, so.
Yes, you win, and your 2 players, no, let's say your 2 players together need to have 3k. If you have 3,000, then you or I win by the end. Okay?
If we pass the
after crossing a lap. That's what's
Okay.
important. Okay.
So, I am gonna be red and blue
All
because
right.
those are my
So
favorite colors.
I'm green and yellow,
Which means it's your turn now.
which means it's me, you. Okay.
Do, right past the mine.
Oh,
Oh.
your turn. Oh, whoobish!
Take that.
I
And
end
that.
up on the mine. It's just sadness. Oh, me.
Yeah.
Oh, look at me. Poor me. I'm all the way back there. It's just horrible. Yellow. Okay, now I'm going to roll an 8. Told you.
That's a 4.
Hey! I rolled a 9. Both of me are broken down. So now you get 2 free turns.
Woo. 10. And I get pretty good rolls too. Boing, dong. Oh, I gave you a bonus.
Steal 1,000.
Who has the most view? Your yellow person.
My yellow guy. Poor yellow guy. Green. No turn for me. Blue, you're
I'm
next. I love that. That's way better than before.
Yeah. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
Again? Woo!
Oh, you skip your own self.
Oh, Chad. My poor person.
What a bad team.
Turns
reversed.
reversed.
It's Green's guy. Green guy. Green.
You're
Yes.
next. And then it is red guy.
Yeah, who needs to skip? Oh boy. Is this bad? No, I don't think so. That's fine. I like to overtake myself. Draw a card. Steal 500 from red. See ya. Red, no turn for you. Suckage. Okay.
Now next.
Blue, your turn.
Second.
Are you gonna break down? I sincerely hope so. Yes!
Oh, Chad.
Boat. Oh,
Oh, wait. But my skip is coming first, so
yeah,
I have to wait and then I get a bonus turn.
yeah.
Your font green person is going.
My punt. Gift 500 to yellow, obviously.
He's your friend.
He's my buddy. Unlike you, who are evil. I didn't check if the gift worked, actually. I think it did. I hope it did. I don't know.
My person over here has got a bonus turn and is overtaking you. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. Too early again.
How dare you? Oh, there's another roll again.
Oh, I see that both. I think he's gonna overtake his poor friend
Yeah.
and give him another skip. Poor friend.
No.
Oh no, he
No,
didn't.
it
I
doesn't
forgot
work that
about
way.
that.
Yeah. Turns reversed.
Again.
Yes. It's a pretty silly card, that. Alright. Oh, I think I'm too fast. Yeah.
Whee!
Swap.
You are rude.
Oh, yes. No turn for you. Stay away from my dice.
9.
No, that's over the mine, I think.
Bye bye, mine.
Oh, roll again. Apparently I had a bonus.
You did.
Bonus.
Bonus.
I'm gonna roll again. Oh, yes.
And hopefully overtake your
Oh,
friend.
don't overtake myself. Well, somebody will eventually have to do it, so... Oh, well, I'm going to, like, overtake you people. And then I'm gonna steal 1,000 from your red.
Hey.
Oh, I've got 3,000.
I'm next. But I'm gonna do some overtakeage here.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Except...
gonna break down.
Then you're gonna break... Oh, that's lovely. Get just about...
I just got to
get
get.
some money.
I get some
Green
money.
saves himself. Oh, run.
I hope we get.
Run. On the mine. Oh, poops. Blue's just tragedy. Just tragedy. My poor green guy. My poor gringo.
Meanwhile, my blue person.
Oh, you suck bad.
Oh, boy. I get to roll again because I had to roll again.
Yeah, but you just gotta
Before.
skip.
But before I had one.
Yeah, it's... No. It should stop you. There's
I'm
a
a
bug.
bunch of shades of.
There's a bug.
I'm a bunch of shades of potness. Of suckness.
Oh, is there that bug there? I thought I fixed that. Oh, rubbish.
Rubbish.
I need to write that down. Wait, I need to write that down. And I'll save later. So, game manager.
the bugsies. No, not there.
I know. So. Oh. 2. Right. Previous bonus turn applies when breaking down. Should stall. All right. Oh, I saved.
Oh, let's see. That's bad.
Fairly sure it's gonna destroy us. No? Are we gonna be good? It looks like we're good.
Good.
It's somewhat surprising. Maybe because when compiling, all of the comments get taken out anyway, so it doesn't change what is compiled. Gift 500, obviously, to my buddy, Yellow.
And now poor Green has
Red, no turn for
absolutely
you.
nothing.
Yeah, well, you know, because
His friend has got
Yellow
him.
guy is my bank guy. Ooh, that's one of the rare times in which we got both dice to roll exactly at the same speed. Turns reversed. Red, you're next.
East face. Which means the face like, with the teeth sticking out. Audience that.
LOL.
Nothing!
Useless.
I'm a useless fella.
You are a useless lady. A useless gal. Get Yellow. Yes!
Oh boy.
I'm going fast.
But your guy hasn't crossed it with enough money.
Push by -1.
Both of both of them
There,
need to
go
have
on
a
your breakdown.
300.
Blue, no turn for you. How did you have 2 breakdowns?
I don't know. But I suck bad.
Was there another bug there? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Too busy having
I
fun.
have to chill for a little bit.
I get 500. No, don't turn for you, Red. Green. Green.
If Green crosses, nothing happens. He doesn't have enough
Don't worry
money.
about it. He doesn't cross.
He blows up.
Push by 1. There.
Oh
You'll
boy.
keep on skipping things.
Sir Red is going though. Next turn. Hopefully he doesn't break down again.
Yeah, you need to get a steal from me, otherwise it's going to be difficult. Oh, and I'm actually falling on that refuel again.
You're just going.
I am going.
And I'm gonna lose.
I think so. It's looking that way.
I can't do anything.
Push by +3. 1, 2, 3. Red, you're next.
About time.
You need to get a steal.
I
from
know.
Yellow.
I don't know how. I can't. I roll punt cards constantly.
Doing.
Hit mines.
Steal. 500. Oh, it's exactly enough.
Him.
It's exactly enough.
Bye!
Oh, unbelievable. Now if I cross the start with, I can't do it with 3,000. Okay, I need to get a gift or a gift or something.
You're crossing it. Boom.
Oh, look, he's got 10 points to go.
He doesn't have enough though.
I know.
He has to cross it again.
Get to 50.
He has to cross it again. He has to cross it again.
Poor Yellow.
It's what he deserves. I've got quite a lot of money, except
Oh. Lol. You can actually make it. You've actually got 3,000 right now. More than 3,000, so you can win. You're actually
peeps.
you're poised to win better than I am.
Woo. I'm also closer than you.
Yeah.
But it broke down.
That's what you deserve. Oh. Deserve. Oh yes. Oh yes. Don't say it. I love it that she just announced on the internet that she farted. That's brilliant.
Oopsies.
Okay, steal. I'm gonna steal from you. Yes. And now you. Oh, what a fragrance. Eau de toilette. Alright.
Of buying
You need to keep losing, otherwise you're gonna win. It's sad.
you at the mine.
Oi.
Bang.
I'm being
Put on mine.
bullied. 4,000. Need to win. Oh, mine. That was a completely useless turn. Push by -1. You. Don't like you.
Yeah, I'm breaking down.
Yes. And now I'm going to get another push -1. I'm going to give you a breakdown again.
We'll see. 7.
I've got an idea for a turn. For a card. We can do give breakdown. This is my second lull in a row. We could give breakdown. We could do give refuel. You're forced to give a refuel. Woo, just in the middle. To refuel. Nice.
Speaking of give refill.
Discard.
Hey, Fred, I'm coming to help. And overtake my poor friend.
Yes, and put him on skip a turn. Brilliant. Swap.
Oh,
You're forced to swap. Why did you give yourself a skip a turn?
I don't know.
Or maybe it's better actually than swapping with my other fellas because they're really far. Yeah. Look at this guy. He's got a lot of traveling, but he's going to break down now, so that's very sad. Pariah. Oh,
and he's the one with most money too, so.
Yeah, well, that doesn't matter. Whoever crosses wins now. Either you or me. It really doesn't matter. No. Push by 2.
Nobody will get a turn except for me.
Oh, I need to select Pariah.
You gotta kick your friend.
Yeah, it saved you, Pariah.
I'm next.
You're next.
My red player is next.
Yes.
Yes.
2.
Nope.
Nope.
8.
That's actually pretty good, isn't it? Dodge. Yes. Boom.
Yes.
Boom. Blue, you're next.
Oh boy, but I got
Yeah,
it.
you get the bonus.
It's
It's actually really good because the next run is awesome.
Woo! I'm going. Beeps. I think I'm out of the break. No, not phew. Oh, yes I am.
Oh wow! All the way back. All the way back. Go, son. Over the mine at least. If nothing else. Push by -1. I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't.
Kick yourself.
Red, you're next, and you got 2.
And he's the guy in the front, and he's got a bonus.
Roll a 2.
Nope,
Roll
5.
5.
Okay, let's
Ooh,
do
should've
your
rolled a
bonus. But I rolled a 5.
If you cross X, yeah, you win. Yeah, you win if you cross 3.
Do I cross?
Yeah, done.
Yep.
You
Woo!
won.
I got a draw card.
Money.
Money.
All right, we're done. Wait. I want to take a screenie of when we change turns because that's the feature of the day. Draw a card. Push by 2.
Draw card.
Draw a card.
Draw card.
Here.
Boom. Yeah.
No,
Oh! Grab it, quick! Draw.
Relax.
Did you grab it?
I think so. So let's open the gimp.
The old gimp that's on the rock screen.
Oh, I got it half transparent. This is rubbish. Look at the dice wheels.
My red's just chilling.
Can't believe I didn't win this. I should have won.
You are evil.
Push -2.
Yeah, yourself.
Oh, I don't think so. Boing, boing, boing.
Yeah, I've won already, you know.
Wait, did I manage? No!
I still got the evil laughter. Oh, 12 beeps.
What a roll. That's the sound you make in a car. Get to 50. I forgot to. Dude, focus. Daddy, focus. Is that a breakdown?
Yes.
Nope.
Nope.
Push by metal.
Yeah.
Do you want it to be a breakdown?
Yes.
I don't think so. We're gonna put green, blue.
Got.
I missed it.
You missed it.
Oh, that was so loud.
Sorry.
You perforated my brain.
Do you want me to help?
No, it's fine. I'm actually probably gonna be.
I'll try. But I still want so.
Okay, I think I got this. Yes.
Yes. Yes, goes.
Right. Well, I'm gonna leave it here. Okay. Thanks very much for watching, and we will see you again on Wednesday, which is next time, which is episode 25, and we're gonna add a few more cards and start adding these sound effects. I think it's time.
What about menus?
Well, they're not that important, at least not for this game, I wouldn't think. We
I
can do it
guess,
later.
yeah.
Well, we still should add like rules about when the game ends and that sort of stuff. So there's still a few things to do. But yeah, we're going to add some sound effects because it's kind of really dreary. without sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm probably going to be picking some sound effects in advance because I don't want to waste time just looking at sound effects while we're recording. That's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Okay?
We've done 124,
Yeah, it's fine. All right, peeps.
but 24 was playing, so...
Yeah, well, what can you do? We will talk to you again next time. Goodbye.
See ya!